Howdy folks, welcome back. Happy Memorial Day, and how appropriate because after what I'm about to show you, this will be a day you never forget. Fair warning, what I'm about to show you is deeply disturbing and will probably change your perspective on life. So if you like your life the way it is right now and you don't want to see something that might change your mind, don't watch this. Otherwise, here we go. So, as I've been describing to you, this, look here, as this triangle object comes out from behind the sun. Now, as I've been trying to describe to you, this material is moving towards us. And now this craft gives you a perspective as to how to look at these objects as they pass by the sun. See, stuff is not just moving two-dimensionally left to right. It's actually coming from behind the screen, coming out at you. And if you look at this triangle craft, you'll see that it has a little wing tip that sticks up at the very edge of the back edge of it, right there. So I'll let you watch that a few times. And notice, too, that we have a not just this craft, but another stellar core emerging over here that's got its bow shock on it too. So both of these things exist, and this gives you a perspective of how to look at this. This is like looking down a funnel, or like looking down a hallway and stuff is coming out and coming at you. So I'll let you watch that again. One last time here. And note that little wingtip sticking up. One more time. This little wingtip over here is bent and pointing upwards. Right here. You can even see it over on this image over here. You can make out the triangle shape, and I'll go through it frame by frame here for you. And watch. Perfect triangle shape as it emerges from the sun. There, you can make out a perfect little outline of it right there. Okay. Now to the very next day, there's another object. Watch down here. You'll make out this triangle craft with the bent wingtip emerging from the sun. And you can see as material coming off the sun is going over it faster than it's coming out. So as the nose emerges right here, this triangle shape, and then as it gets down here, it zips away. So I'll let you watch that a few times. And it zips away. Now here we are again at another day, what appears to be another triangle craft right here. And as you watch this emerge from behind the sun, right here, and it looks like it has some kind of force field around it or something. I saw the force field on the first one too. And there appears to be a couple of them in here. So I'll let you watch this one a few times real quick. Because there's ones behind other ones and ones in front of other ones here. It's a little hard to see, but I'll let you watch this for just a minute. And just real quick, back to this first one, I want you to note the size of this object. And this white circle on this side over here represents the size of the sun. Here's our object right here. Here's the size of the sun. This thing is almost the size of our sun, you guys. Now, as I go forward through this real quick, I just wanted to point out, as it moves out, here it goes down. Look back behind here. There seems to be some kind of force field around this object. And I just want to point that part out to you too as it disappears. Now to this next one. This one is a little scary, folks. So as I put this into motion, I want you to watch the loop first, and then I'll start pointing stuff out. Whoops. Okay, watch up here. Okay, one more time real quick, and then I'll freeze frame it. We'll start going through this. Okay. Now I freeze framed it here. I want you to note the straight line on this side right here as it starts to emerge from back behind the sun. This straight line on this side right here. Now to the next frame, you can make it out a little better right here. Now the next frame, as it starts to emerge, you can make out a straight line on this side now. Now this next frame, you can really start to make out a straight line over here, coming down here. Here's the corner, and it starts to go back this way. Over here, right there. Now you can start to see the size of this triangle. Now in this frame, you can really start to make out the edge of the triangle right here. And you see how it kind of stops and curves. There's the curvature of the wing pointing back this way, back up away from us. Then the corner as it goes back this way. And on this side, you can see what appears to be another triangle object either below the main one or an appendage off the bottom of this big one. Now in this final image here, you can make out the size of this triangle. It comes out here, there's the bend in the wing, it turns and comes up here, goes off the page, comes back down over here, and right here. So here's your massive triangle, and what looks to be a smaller triangle right up here. It's either another one that's underneath it, in front of it, or an appendage off of the main one. But the main triangle starts, and it comes out right here. The wing turns, it goes up, and you can see light coming off the sun, hitting this edge and bending around the edge. Here again, this light beam comes off and goes around the edge of this huge triangle right here. Now, if you take this as the size of the sun and you put it in here, well, you could fit one here and one over here and one up there. So this craft is about 3 times the size of our sun. So I've been holding off on bringing this to you because I know it's very disturbing, and I think it's about time you guys know what else is out there besides these stellar cores. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I love you all, and I'll see you next video. Bye.